Hey YouTube, it's Linamar and I have a makeup tutorial for you guys, and I will be using the Urban Decay Vice palette. So if you guys want to see how I created this very green mermaid-like smoky eye, then keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting off by using these sticky tabs, and I'm going to be using them to create the shape that I want. Make sure you spend time making sure that they're even on both sides, because mine were a little bit wonky. But onto the palette. So I'm going into this beautiful Vice palette, and I'm taking this kind of orangey warm brown shade. It's called Bitter, and I'm placing that in the crease, and I'm not bringing that all the way in, just making sure it's mainly towards the outer corner. And I'm using a big fluffy brush for that. This is a crown brush. Then I'm going in and taking this matte brown shade, and it's called Delete, and I'm placing that kind of in the same area as before, but a little bit lower, so you can still see that warm brown underneath it. And again, make sure you don't take it all the way in. Going back into the palette and taking this black shade, not the pink that I'm pointing to, it's like an almost black, and the colour is called Deadbeat. I'm placing that kind of the same area that I placed the darker brown, just to intensify it a little bit more. And then taking this beautiful bright green shade, which is called Arctic, I'm placing that all over the lid, and I'm going to put it on over the dark areas too. And these eyeshadows are so beautiful. The more I blend them and add different colours, they kind of change. They're so beautiful. I can't explain them. Like dual chromatic, I don't even know the word. Then I'm going in and taking this kind of olive shade. It's like a dark greeny gold shade, and I'm placing that again where the darker colours were placed, but also a little bit in the crease as well. And I'm taking a clean brush just to make sure the edges are all blended out and that there's no harsh lines. And now you can take these sticky things off. We'll come back to the eyes in a little bit. Actually no, I'm still on the eyes. I'm going in with a matte black shade, and I'm placing that just on the outer corner to make it a little bit more darker. When I placed the black on top of this, it turned like an almost like navy blue tone. It's just so pretty, I can't explain it. All these colours look very different in different angles and lights. For my foundation, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way. Absolutely love this stuff, and my new favourite sponge, which is this one by Makeup Revolution, and you can use the tip of that just to make sure that the edges are nice and neat and that the eyeshadow hasn't gone too high up. Then I'd already filled in my brows prior to this video, so I'm just gonna groom through them. And then for concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 25, placing that in the usual places that you normally see me use it. And then just for my lower lash line, I'm taking those two brown shades, the warm one and the dark brown shade, and I'm placing that on the lower lash line. And then taking the same green that we used on the top, and placing that on top of the brown. For my waterline, I'm taking this MAC pencil in the shade Mystery, which is just a dark green. And then taking a yellow powder, this is from the Makeup Revolution contour kit, I'm just setting my under eyes. And then taking this cool shade from the contour kit again, I'm just gonna contour my face. And don't worry, I know it looks crazy, but I'm gonna blend it all out with a big brush, and I'm gonna build on that contour. So I'm gonna go back into the same palette, and I'm gonna take this slightly darker shade and just do the exact same thing as before. Place the colour and then blend it all out. Then taking this very pinky shade, I'm sorry it was slightly out of focus, but this is again from the Makeup Revolution palette, just using that as a blush. And then for the highlighter, it's from the contour kit, or the contour palette should I say, again from Makeup Rev. I'm just using that on my Cupid's bow, bridge of my nose and cheekbones. And for my lips I used MAC Velvet Teddy, and I like to mix my lipsticks, so of course I went ahead and used this NYX Matte Cream in the shade London just on top. And then I also attempted to put on false lashes, but like I keep saying, I'm rubbish at this. I'm getting worse, honestly. So I didn't film it, but I used the Ardell Demi Wispies, and that's it. That's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys want to see more looks from this palette, then give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned for more. Peace! Hey, it's just me again. I'm just letting you guys know that you can check out my last video by clicking on the box just there. And whilst you're at it, don't forget to click the subscribe button too. Peace!